Hi, Sophia. This is Frederick. I am making a video with Google Hangouts, and I'm going to show you just the Revolution slider. The Revolution slider, we have it in the back end over here, and it's this button that we click right here, and then we have slides, and this is how the first slide and the second slide are set up. And okay, I'm going to go to the second slide. As you can see, the second slide, these are all elements and they're separated elements. This could be a single image, and we do have that single image, like in here, that I can actually add myself. And whoops, let's see, let's go back over here. We didn't mean to delete all those, but all right, let's go back to the edit slides. Okay, these slides, have the elements that we're speaking of that are misaligning, when the screen sizes, so but this is where we add them, so all of these, are aligned, and they're set perfectly. What happens is Revolution is not perfect on resizing, so what we get is we have the elements show up, and we get a little bit of adjustment on its own because Revolution does that, and I have no way of avoiding it with Revolution. The only way that I can avoid this, and I believe you don't want to do that, is if I switch all those elements for one image, okay, and the image is gonna resize on its own, and I don't, like I don't believe you want that, but I will show you, what it'll look like, so if we add a layer image, we actually have those elements already as one, and I'm just gonna layer it right on top, and I'm gonna hit save, and I'm gonna leave this here, so we can make a decision. He's like, hey, do I want this to be one element, or do I want it to be the separate elements that are resizing? This is the only way to avoid this. And let's update this slide. All right, so those were the first elements, and then there's the image. But let me show you, the trick over here. So as it resizes, this is our image right here, and these are, so that's our image, and the rest are the elements, so these are the elements that do misalign. What I'm gonna do, okay, is I'm gonna duplicate this slide. Okay, so we have two of them. Okay, I'm gonna export this slide just in case, if we lose it. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is delete the other element in this slide. And I can put it back if you decide that, hey, we don't want to do that. But right now, this will be the only way of solving that issue. Okay, and we can set the top layer first, so we have them appearing on the right order. But now this is the only way to avoid that resizing. And I do have the old slide if you decide to, place it back. But yes, it's not possible to stop Revolution from doing its own resizing on its own. And it's not, Revolution doesn't offer like a perfect responsiveness. Um, but if we do this, all those other elements um, are going to be lined up now. So we won't have that problem anymore. And they can still click there and write and move, to the next area. So it is this, I solved the problem, with it, but it's the option was to switch it to an image. If you don't want that image, we still have the other slider, so we can go ahead and use it as well, but it doesn't resize like we want it. Thank you, Sophia. I look forward to speaking with you again, and I'll check later on tonight around 1 a.m., 2 a.m., see if you're back, and we can get this ready and finished. Thank you. Have a good day.